Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1 million bucks, things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, they're listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Why don't you join? Yeah. Steve Harvey. Get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join me. Come with me, help me say. I'm so afraid to go home. You gotta. Turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Man, got a radio show because God is in the blessing business. I just happen to be a recipient. I just happen to got a couple of things right. And man, his grace and mercy carries you the rest of the way. All you got to do is get a couple of things right, and then his grace and his mercy will take over. His favor, his love of you. It's already evident. I mean, because so many times we go along without even acknowledging him or conferring with him in our decisions. And we look up and we find ourselves in a predicament, and he always comes to the rescue. He always manages to show up. He's never too late. He's never 1 minute too late. And so, in light of this today, I wanted to talk to you about something. It's another principle of success that I'd like to share with everybody this morning. And once again, these are not things that you don't know or you've never heard before. These are just reminders along the way. And one of the things you have to be conscious of is don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid to change, because change is coming anyway. See, I have a theory. Don't be afraid to change, because change is coming anyway. Everything changes, nothing remains the same, nothing. And change is inevitable. Now, you could participate in the change, or you can react to the change. Are you following me? You can participate in the change, or you can react to the change. But don't be afraid to change, because change is coming anyway. Now, what I mean by that is this. In participating in the change or reacting in the change, there is a difference. See, if you react to the change, that means the change has occurred, and now you have to make the necessary adjustments to the change. Example. The boss walks in, you think your job is good. The boss walks in and hands you a pink slip. That right there, that's a change. Now, you didn't participate in this change because you didn't ask for the pink slip. But now you got to react to the pink slip. Whenever you have to react to the change, it's an adjustment period. It almost throws you off. So change is going to come. It always does. You can participate or you can react. Or let's say your boss comes in and hands you the pink slip and you said, you know what? I've been preparing for this day. Always knew nothing lasts forever. I've been working on the sideline on the business idea I had. And I had several other applications in around town. I was just holding off to see what was going on. So when they hand you the pink slip, the transition, the adjustment you make is a lot more smoother transition, because now you just transition into your new business idea that you've been working on, or you transition into the apps you already had in, or the contacts you made, the preparation for when the day they come in there and hand you the pink slip. Well, Steve, what if they surprise you with it? This is just one example I'm giving you. So, let's not nitpick the message. So what I'm saying to everybody is, don't be afraid to change, because change is coming anyway. So many people are stuck in a rut because of our refusal to change. I was hell bent on a certain thing going a certain way, and this is how it was going to go. Well, that I was thinking didn't really fit. Now, in my own personal experience, this may not be yours, but in my own personal experience, the things that I've had the most trouble letting go of was something I wanted. When I lined myself up with the will of God to ask God what he wanted for me, you understand, those things came a lot more easy to me, because it was in the will of God. It was what God wanted me to do too. Okay, see, what you mean by that? Okay, here we go. When things were going wrong in relationships for me, what I did was, the biggest mistake I've ever made was, I attempted to fix what was wrong in my relationship outside of the relationship. You feel me? Okay. So I'm out there working my groove like I want to. Well, now guess what? There's a cause and effect for all of that too. Your house ain't gonna get better. It can't. And then that leaves room for some other things. And so now when the change come, guess what? I got to react to it now. I gotta have a reaction to it. Had I lined myself up in the will of God, the transition may have gone differently. It could have still ended the relationship, but guess what? Some of the pain I was in, I ain't had to go through. I bought a lot on myself. Sometimes you're pursuing a passion of yours. And what God really wants you to do is pursue your gift. So now you're pursuing your passion, right? You're passionate about golf. You love golf so much, you just determined. But now you done messed around. You ain't made it on the PGA Tour yet, and you 45 still talking about, I'm going to play on the PGA Tour. Really? Okay. Maybe you ain't as good as you think, or maybe you're not as gifted as you think. Maybe you pursuing a passion. Sometimes, man, we have to change. And we have to ask God what is his will. His will is much simpler. It's a simpler road. Not going to be easier. It's simpler. See, when I wake up now, it's simple for me to wake up because I know there are a few things that I have to do. I have to click this mic on. I have to be positive. I have to be inspirational. I have to be informative. I have to be uplifting. Got it. That's what he wants. All I got to do is sit down, close my eyes, ask God to help me be who he want me to be. And for the most part, he tell me what to say. Now, guess what he's done, though, to create this in me? I went through enough things in my life. I had enough challenges. I made plenty of mistakes. So now at my age, I can turn around and tell somebody listening to me, okay, this is what I did. This is a mistake I made. Maybe you see yourself in this story right here. Maybe you don't have to go this way. Or this is what I've learned about becoming successful. Here's a principle that I learned. But then guess what? I had to be unsuccessful to get it, though, didn't I? So you can't have a testimony without a test. Change is coming. It's inevitable. You can participate or you can react. I much prefer to participate in the change. All right, let's go.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me have it, please. Undivided attention. Today is a great day. Today is the beginning of the rest of your life. Today is a day that you get to decide what direction you choose to have your life take. You get to make an active decision in that today. I don't care where you are or what your circumstance is. You can make a decision today that could begin the change of all of it. I invite you to do that, but you got to have the faith and understand that that's exactly how it works, because you have a say-so. You do know that. Given us by the power of God who created us in his image. So on this day, I want to thank you, Lord, for that opportunity, the power of choice. I want to thank you for giving me the gift of life. I'm glad to be here, man. 68 strong, baby. Yeah. Man, oh man, oh man. I'm talking about good and strong. Got a couple health issues, got a couple things that hurt me that didn't hurt me before. You know, sometimes I'm moving, I go, God, dog, what was that? Well, whatever it is, I can fix it. Thank you, Lord, for life. Yeah, you understand? Steve Harvey Morning Show, Shirley Strawberry Caller for real, Mississippi Monica Jr. and the legend that he is, nephew Tommy Jr.
Well, man, how was the birthday, man? 68, You in it? What you do for your birthday, man?
I ain't getting nothing, man. I got a manual from one of my kids, and I got a card.
A manual?
What's a manual?
Yeah, it was like a journal.
Oh,
It's like a journal to record my life, because they want to know. It's a journal that they have for fathers. You can go back and answer questions about your past and write it down so everybody can learn about who. So it's a lot of pages I can't fill out because they ain't gonna be able to stomach. Yeah, I got a lot of blank pages in mine already. Yeah.
What time period was that, Uncle? Blank.
Yeah, it was a whole. I did a run that was really.
They almost run. Confessions, huh? You really.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, from 28 to 36, really don't need to go over that. That was a blitzkrieg for your boy there. Then after my mom died, that was another run I needed to keep off the paper from 40 to 48. Y'all knew me then, but Lord, not really.
So you got a lot of blank pages in your journal. Huh?
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that I have to write, like, dot, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, on this day, I decided to steal and then dot, just let it go. On this day, I took a pistol and then, dot. Yeah. And then on this day, somebody broke in and they dot. It's just a lot of dots.
Yeah,
a lot of dots. I believe you. You did a good job, man. You should be proud of yourself. 68, man. You did a lot of work in 68 years, man.
Man, I've had a full run. I can't complain, but the run ain't over though. The run ain't over.
Yeah, that's you look good,
news.
Health, man. Thank God.
Health.
Come on, God.
Yeah. All right. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. It's a new year, so why not make it a new you? It's hard to find people who are good at what they do. It's like if you're hiring. How can you find the best people for your roles? ZipRecruiter. If you're hiring for your company, this is a busy time of year for you because you've got new 2025 goals, which means finding the right people to accomplish them. ZipRecruiter is the hiring site employers prefer the most based on G2. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/strawberry. That's ZipRecruiter.com/strawberry. It is time now to run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
We're going to run it back. This is the prank on Uncle Steve so many years ago. It is classic. It is legendary.
What a day.
So.
That was your last.
What you say, Steve?
Let's go, cat dog. Uncle Steve.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying to you right now,
that he's telling on everybody. He's snitching on everybody.
That ain't got nothing to do with me, man. That ain't my book. That's his damn book.
Put him on the phone then. I'll tell him. I ain't nobody scared of Steve.
He ain't writing about you.
Yeah, he did. He done told on me. He done told on all my boys. He telling on everybody, man.
Hey, dog, his book ain't got nothing to do with you, man.
No, but his book do got something to do with me because everything that Steve done learned as he was growing up from the hood, telling on everybody. And I'm tired of this. He ought to go somewhere and sit down.
Hey, dog, you got to get right with your girl.
Listen, if he's schooling my girl, he ain't got no business coming in my house, in my car, telling every damn thing.
Hello?
Hello?
Who is this?
Who is this?
Hold on, man. This Steve Harvey. Who is this?
This is Chuck P, man. Listen here, man. Okay, I was on the phone with your nephew, and I'm just saying this to you, Steve. Okay? All love to you, dude. I see you on the front of Essence. I see you on the Family Feud on your radio show. So why don't you go somewhere and sit down and quit telling on everybody? And I mean this on everything, Steve. I'm riding in the car with my family. I got to turn my radio off because you telling game. We grew up sticking together. If I'm running a little game to make my ends meet or whatever it is, that's my business. You ain't got no business telling on me.
Hold on, man. Hold up. Wait a minute. First of all, I don't know who you are.
I know you don't, but I know who you are, and we listen to the show. Okay?
Hold on. First thing you're going to do, though, back up a little bit, dog, because you're talking to me crazy.
Hey, Steve, ain't nobody scared of you because you got money.
Whoa. Hey, this ain't got nothing to do with no money, and I ain't going to be too many.
So listen, you got your money, so why don't you go somewhere and just enjoy your life? You found the perfect wife for you. You found the perfect person, the perfect relationship. Okay, that's good. God bless you.
Hold up. Don't put God in this. Leave God out of this, because you ain't calling from the God angle. See, people kill me with that part right there. God bless you. Don't throw God. You don't want God to bless me because you're talking too crazy to me. That's for starters right there. But since you talking crazy to me, let me turn you on to something. You out there running game, that's your problem. Run your game. You can't get mad at me because I'm doing what I do. See, man, y'all kill me. You out there doing what you want to do, like you all of this right here, then you coming to me because I'm trying to empower somebody. I don't give a damn about you, man. Feel how you want to feel about me, but what you ain't going to do, though, is talk to me like you crazy. Because I ain't that.
Wait a minute, Steve. Let's make the playing field fair, okay? You got the airwaves. You got the microphone. You got the ability to touch a lot of people, okay? And you just telling. You're a walkie-talkie.
Hold up. This ain't got nothing to do with the airwaves. This ain't got nothing to do with the media. This just me and you talking. I can talk to you personally. Personally, me and you can talk. Anytime you want to. Hold up. You call. You talking all this yak. See, it's people like you, man. Dog, you know why I wrote a book in the first place. Because you're always somewhere trying to act like you're something that you ain't. Now you got the source on the phone. Now you trying to make it about money and the meat. This is me and you, just two men talking. Not what you want.
Then if it's two men then talking in from one man to another, why don't you just go somewhere and sit down and quit telling?
First of all, I ain't got to sit down. You already doing nothing as it is. See, as soon as somebody go out and do something, try to do something positive, you got some old shake and bake, chili wag like you sitting up in here, man, wanting to go sit down somewhere. I ain't going sitting down no damn where. You can miss me with that. I say what I want to say. And who are you anyway? You ain't even doing nothing.
And don't tell me I ain't doing nothing. I tell you what I am doing. I'm trying to do something, but every time I take a step, you take two steps. I can't.
Hey, man. Y'all kill me. Why don't you quit trying and do something? See, y'all kill me, man, with that old you trying to do something. Why don't you do something, dog? You sitting up in here talking to me about what you trying. You probably selling that same thing to your people. You trying. When are you tired of me and trying stuff? When you gonna do something?
I'm doing something right now, Steve.
Right now you're talking to me on the phone. You could be improving your relationship with your girl or whoever you're trying to get it together with, but you're on the phone with me complaining because I done wrote a book. Man, don't read the damn book. You probably ain't read it no way. And don't watch the TV show. You probably ain't working enough to pay the bill no how.
Hey, wait a minute, dude. You don't know nothing about me, okay? You don't know nothing about my finances. You don't know how
I ain't about your finances. This about you as a man.
All you done wrote new book.
Man, you know what y'all can hear what y'all do to me. Hear what y'all do to me. Y'all always talking to me on an email somewhere. You're always on the blog talking about me. You don't even know me. Then when you get me face to face, you want to bring up money. This conversation ain't got nothing to do about money. I ain't brought up money one time. It's about manhood. Now, why don't you do that right there?
Wait a minute. No, Steve, it ain't about money now because you got it. Okay, because you got it. When you was broke, I bet that wasn't your attitude.
Guess what, though? Hey, man, guess what, though? When I was broke, though, I was working. I wasn't sitting on the phone crying to some other men about what he making me feel with my wife. Yeah, every time I take a step forward, you got me taking 2 steps back. That's why you ain't taking steps. What?
Give me this, man. Can I tell you something? You just got pranked, dog. I'm seeing you. I just pranked the man. I finally got the Ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Steve has been pranked. Oh, God. God, George. Chuck, I'm going to call you back, dog. Yes, Steve, I love you, man.
And there you have it. And Ignorance will be back in about another hour. Call me up on the stupid hotline and I'll pick up and we can talk stupid.
You got the number. All right, coming up, it is time to ask the CLO, and we'll do that. It's time to talk about life insurance. It's one of those things that everyone should have, and Globe Life makes it easy with no medical exam, just a simple application and coverage options up to $100,000. Get the coverage you need in 2025. Go online at globeliferadio.com or call 1-800-251-5400 to apply in minutes. That's globeliferadio.com or 1-800-251-5400. Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, President Donald Trump is now the 47th president of the United States. Snoop Dogg, Nelly, Rick Ross, Soulja Boy are facing major backlash for performing at Trump's pre-inaugural balls. And guess what? TikTok is back. How about that? We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour. But right now, it is time to ask the CLO, our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, right here in the building. This is from Jacob in Tampa. Jacob writes, my wife and I went to look at a house and she loved it. My sister called me as we were leaving the house. I put her on the speakerphone and she said she loves the house too. My wife is mad because my sister saw it first. Is it really that serious?
What difference do it make?
Yeah.
It's his sister. Maybe he wanted to get his sister's opinion before he showed it to you.
Yeah, and that's why he's saying, is it really that serious?
Oh, man, dudes, we ain't that gifted now. I keep telling y'all, we're not that gifted when it comes to the think it through department. We do a whole lot. You know, he done went up there, hey, sis, come here and check this house out. Yeah. I'm going to show it. I'm going to show it to Gladys. Girl, that's nice. Gladys. Then he go get Gladys. Now he get Gladys on the speakerphone with his sister. Baby, listen to what Sharita said. Girl, I love that house. You sure it had a house before you showed me? Dude going, damn.
But shouldn't he know his wife would react like that? That seemed pretty common.
Well, you trying to
shouldn't he know
crazy?
That?
Shouldn't he know his wife enough that's like, she ain't gonna like this if I show
Oh, so what you saying is, no, Tommy. You mean know if he should know whether his wife would like the house or not?
He should know how his wife would react if his sister saw it first. That's
okay. I was finna say, because you know how much stuff I didn't like my wife didn't I don't like.
Oh, I know. I understand that part.
Ooh, Lord.
Oh, yeah, I hear what you're saying.
I'm still buying gifts my wife don't like, and I don't know nothing what the hell I'm doing.
All right, moving on to Risa and Kenner. Risa writes, I'm 58 and I'm dating a younger man. When we're intimate, he likes to look in the mirror and talk like he's in a porn video. He performs for himself and forgets about me. How do I get him to pay less attention to himself and more on me?
You done got that young ass boy. You know how they like Instagram Live and TikTok videos and all that. You done regressed back into that generation that like they on film. He doing a selfie. He record. It's all about him. What? That's what you get now. Yeah. That they don't do nothing. Man, do you know I was watching the fires in LA recently, and the fire was just raging. I mean, man, they were getting people to get out the cars, and it was a horrible scene for people. Man, I felt so badly for them. It was a black lady just walking between the cars with her phone up, filming everything back and forth, just walking back and forth, filming it on her phone. They are begging people to get out their cars. They're running down the street. Get out your cars. Leave your cars. This black woman had her phone out walking back and forth, showing everybody running. If you don't get your ass down that hill. And that's the world we in today. Is more people consumed with that.
Yep. All right, so she wants to know, how does she get him to pay less attention to himself and more to her?
You're not. That's the generation. You got that young boy. That's what they do now. It ain't about you.
At all. All right. Moving on to Cooley in Lexington. Cooley says, I've been dating a woman for 2 months, and I admitted that I'm married but legally separated. She told me to call her when I'm divorced. I don't know when that will be. I can't lose this woman. How do I convince her to give me some time?
Well, she did. She told you to call her when it's over.
Yeah. When you get the paperwork.
Yeah, you better hurry up and get it over with. Bruh, you can't. Bruh, that ain't how it work, man. Some women sitting up here going, yeah, you're not finna play me out. Yeah. And then you even said, I don't know when this gonna be over. Yeah. Well, okay, bro, come on now. Right. So now you want to sell her the same bowl of soup. That's what you trying to do. You just served it up for us. I don't know when this go over. Now you want to sell her the same soup?
She's not having it.
Come on, bro. Bruh, everybody not going along with it.
Right.
I mean, and what's the word? Kudos to her. Mm-hmm. You know, for having some. No. I'm not finna.
Yeah.
Man, you're not finna make me do this with you.
All right. Last one, Steve. This is Sophia in Virginia Beach. Sophia says, my boyfriend and I plan to drive to the game on Sunday, but the weather was a turnoff for me, so I stayed home. I saw pictures of my boyfriend's ex at the game sitting with his crew. He said it was a group of their mutual friends, so she sat by them. Is he trying to run game on me, or was it a coincidence?
You didn't go.
You should have went to the game.
You didn't go.
Yeah, should have been in
there. He told you to come on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He said, come on. You didn't come. She went. She ain't give a damn about the weather. Yeah. It's going to be men's is there.
Raining men. That's the forecast.
Yeah. It's raining men. Hallelujah. Yeah, I'm at a football game where it's going to be men. It's raining men. I'm going. Yeah. You didn't go. That ain't your husband's fault. You said you decided because of the weather.
Boyfriend?
Boyfriend.
Yeah,
you really should have had your ass in that car. You should have had umbrella boots.
There.
You should have looked like that little white girl on that box of salt. Your ass should have been at that game. Had rubber boots on, a hoodie, an umbrella. You should have been at that. Yeah, okay, lady. Okay.
That's the last one.
All right. Hey, you know what? Let me say this. This has nothing to do with CLO.
What?
Donald Trump is the new president.
Quit saying it.
Here was the crazy part. He pardoned all of the Oath Keepers and Proud Boys in prison, including the chief of the Proud Boys, who was given a 22-year sentence for his participation in what he did. He let everybody go, even the ones that were accused of assaulting police officers. That he always talking about protecting the men in the blue. But if you was there on his behalf, that shows you how much of a narcissist this guy really is. If you were there for me, I'm here for you. And so, hey, y'all, it's going to be a show. It's going to be a show.
A 4-year show. Get ready.
Oh, well.
It's going to be must-see TV.
He's the president. All right. All right, Steve, thank you. Coming up at the top of the hour, we will have entertainment news for you right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. According to CNN, Donald Trump was sworn in as the 47th president of the United States at the Capitol Rotunda, marking a political comeback after being convicted of felonies. In his inaugural address, Trump vowed, quote, the golden age of America is starting, as he listed his priorities. They are priorities on trade, immigration, national security, all while criticizing Joe Biden, President Joe Biden. President Trump also signed a slew of executive orders. So you're criticizing the man right in his face, though?
He said right there, though, Shirley. Right there.
Dude,
I
mean,
how rude.
Oh, my goodness.
That dude right there.
He didn't care.
Yeah, no. He obviously didn't care. Yeah.
Well, like Tommy said yesterday, he was busy signing these executive orders at the Capital One Arena. He had that desk out.
Man, getting it, boy.
Well, they had
signing everything.
Yeah, we knew that on day one. He had an agenda.
All the clapping they were doing.
Yeah, I want to get a list of everything he signed because I haven't seen it yet. New York Times said they're coming out with it. I want to see what it is.
Okay.
And I was watching the some of the ball last night. I can just watch some of the stuff, but what is J.D. Vance's wife? What is she?
I think she's.
What is she?
Indian. You mean her?
Oh, you mean what?
Oh, the vice
race is she? Yeah.
Oh, these wives got to have their papers then, because they you sitting over here. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad.
Oh, First Lady work
you
visa?
Can say
both of them. They got to get these. They got to have this paperwork. Yeah.
So they won't get sent back.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, moving on to other entertainment news, Snoop Dogg, Nelly, Rick Ross, Soulja Boy, all have received a lot of backlash for performing at the Crypto Ball. This was an event honoring Trump, billing him as, quote, America's first crypto president. Social media users were quick to point out that Snoop Dogg, now you guys remember this, Snoop Dogg had previously criticized anyone performing for Trump back in 2017. He called anyone willing to perform for Trump, quote, Uncle Tom's. Meanwhile, Soulja Boy responded to criticism and said it was all about the money. He went on to say President Obama or Vice President Kamala Harris, quote, ain't never put no money in his blankety blank pockets. Okay? Soulja Boy also said...
No, he was way worse than that.
I know.
He was so disrespectful.
Yeah, very much.
He's clueless as to how it's done. I mean, that dude.
Yeah. Well, he's also said that Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy also said that Trump wasn't there, so it wasn't a Trump event.
Get my paper.
Yeah.
Bag. Secure my bag.
I love stupidity, boy. Stupidity. It don't stop coming at you, man. Once you really are genuinely stupid, it keep coming, man. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
He say Trump wasn't there, so it wasn't a Trump event.
Yeah, but it was an inaugural ball. Okay.
So however, at the inauguration,
if
Trump ain't out there yet, it ain't a Trump event.
Technically,
Yeah.
According to Soulja Boy.
According to Soulja Boy, buddy.
Yeah. Now, Nelly responded to the criticism on Willie D's podcast, said he wasn't motivated by the money. He went on and on about Trump and said it was about the office of the presidency. Nelly said, quote, I respect the office no matter who is president. There you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
You know
I
what?
do too. I respect the office of the president. I do. I really do. I mean, he's a president now. Whether you voted for him or not, he is the one right now. And so he's the guy. And it is what it is. He's the president of the United States. You can stop the belly aching because over 5 million more people voted for him than the other candidate. That's a lot of people, man. So we have a democracy, and it spoke. Now,
Yep.
I tell you one thing, had that 5 million vote count went the other way, it'd be another January 6th.
Yeah.
You know,
It was
he lost the first time
4 years
clearly,
ago.
but
Yeah.
it's sad now because he's turned the way politics will be done. The Republican Party will adapt the way he's run it.
We still have to keep on living. We still, I mean, getting up every day, God willing, we still have to do what we do. But here's a question, Steve and guys. Would you rather sacrifice your ethics to earn more money or sacrifice money for your ethics?
Well, clearly, Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
Don't give a damn.
I mean,
He said
ethics is
President
how
Obama.
you live. Ethics is
What
how
you
you
believe
live
in.
with yourself. I've been offered lots of money to go against what I'm ethically about, but I just don't.
Turned it down.
It's not for me. Like, I'm going to give you an example. I've been offered lots of money to do alcohol. I got in
Endorsement
trouble
or
once.
Make a brand or make
Yeah, you know, a brand.
Oh, okay.
And endorse and have a brand.
Okay.
But you know what happened a long time ago? I got in trouble with people who sold alcohol. And one of my prayers when I was in court was to God. I said, God, if you let me get out of this right here, I'm not selling no more liquor to people. And he got me out, and that was it. And it just goes against the brand. If I'm mentoring young boys, what I don't want to do is sell them alcohol too. Because I think that's been the downfall in our community for a lot of things. That don't make me righteous or nothing. That's just an example.
That's just your line.
That's your
Where
belief.
you draw.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we're going to check your voicemail, Steve, at 877-29-STEVE, right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. It's time to talk about life insurance. It's one of those things that everyone should have, and Globe Life makes it easy with no medical exam, just a simple application and coverage options up to $100,000. Get the coverage you need in 2025. Go online at globeliferadio.com or call 1-800-251-5400 to apply in minutes. That's globeliferadio.com or 1-800-251-5400. All right, Steve, time to check your voicemail, 877-29-STEVE, 877-29-STEVE. You can call and leave a message for Steve. You just might hear your call on the air. This one's from Beth in Japan. Steve, she left a message for you.
Hey, y'all. My name is Beth. I'm currently in Japan, but I'm originally from Virginia. I just want to put it out there. I'm 24, and I've been listening to y'all probably since I started talking. I remember being in the car on my way to school, and my mama just had it playing. So every morning, I try to listen to y'all, even over here with the time difference. So, Steve, you just get me going. And then nephew Tommy, I done probably heard all your pranks by now. And every time I hear it, whether it's old or new, it makes me laugh. So y'all definitely making me feel at home over here while I'm overseas. So keep up the good work. Just know y'all got people from every generation listening to y'all. So thank y'all, love y'all, and stay on the radio as long as you can. All right, bye.
All right now.
That's the plan.
Appreciate you, darling. That was a good one. That was good, and I appreciate that. Stay safe over there, too. I ain't never been to Japan. Yeah,
oh, really? Never been?
You never been to Japan?
I want to go to Japan.
For what? I don't want to go to Japan.
I do. They say I'll be tall over there.
I've been to Japan.
They say I'll be tall. They do. They say I'll
Get
be
your
tall.
ticket today.
Well, you need to go. Get on over there, Tommy.
Yeah, you need to
He
hear
doesn't
her.
say anything. He makes
That's
me
true.
Hey, Tommy, you can go there, and you can go to Philippines, too. Whew.
Who's the tall guy?
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
Come on, Shirley. Next
God. All right, this is a call to wish you a belated happy birthday, Steve.
Hey, Steve. I just want to say happy birthday. But I still think and know that Junior got the best poem of all time. Junior is the legend of poems. Nephew Tommy is the legend of comedy. Hello. Don't be mad. Just join the Tommy and Junior fan club. I love y'all. Take care. Shirley Caller. And Mississippi Monica. Love y'all.
I love her.
I'm not the legend of comedy, though. Let me let y'all know that, right?
A bit
And
confused.
these ain't the best poems. I'll tell you that,
Wait a minute. Y'all not taking her compliment?
Oh, no, I take it. I
We'll
just know
take
it's
it.
true my damn self.
I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm not even commenting.
Why?
We thank
Why
you
won't
now.
why
I
won't
appreciate
Pretty
it.
strong.
Do you agree?
Let them
What she
have
said?
that. Let them have that, Steve.
I think that she has a right to her opinion.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
Junior is the best ever at poems, and Tommy's a comedy. Comedy is growing into becoming a comedy legend. That's a true
Tommy
statement.
is.
Okay.
Yeah, he's growing there.
All right, we'll have more
You know,
calls for
a few
you.
more
coming up,
years,
Steve.
a couple of more impactful things. You know, he'll be there.
877-29 Steve. More calls right after
He
this.
might even mess around and get tall. That'd be really.
If he goes to Japan, he will for
That'd be
sure.
woo, you get over there in the Philippines, go and see what it feels like.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. It is time now to get back to the phones and check Steve's voicemail, 877-29-STEVE. Call and leave us a message. You might just hear your call on the air. This caller, Steve, left a message about the amount of TV coverage that President Trump's inauguration received on MLK Day.
Hey, Mr. Steve Harvey, you were right. You were 100% right. This with Donald Trump is on every channel. Every channel. Now, I was looking at Martin Luther King like I look at every year. You see, they done cut Martin Luther King short just to put Donald Trump on there. You see this? They done took Martin Luther King off. Now, they usually stay on about 12 or 1 o'clock, something like that. That's what it usually be every year. They done took Martin Luther King off this station, Channel 5, where I look at, or Channel 2. And now, you are right. You were 100% right. Donald Trump inauguration is on every channel. Now, that ain't right. They could at least kept Martin Luther King one day, just like they had. That's what I wanted to tell you. All right. Again, happy birthday, and you right on it. All right. Bye-bye.
See,
Boy, I love
understand
the voice.
something. Understand something, y'all. The administration, the new incoming administration, set the inauguration date. They set it on Martin Luther King holiday where it could get the most press coverage because it's already going to be a national holiday. So this man, being who he is, decided that his inauguration should be on a national holiday. And that's why you had his inauguration on that. Nobody else has ever taken that day, ever before, and made it about the inauguration.
I thought it was set. I thought this was set because I thought even if Miss Kamala would have won, it was going to still be on this particular day.
Who told you that?
It was. It was
It
always
was
set
set like
for
that.
January 20th, 2025.
That was the
Let
big
me ask
hope,
y'all a
is
question.
that-
Who told, but who made that on Martin Luther King Day?
Well, it's what is it, the third Monday? in
Monday.
January?
It just happened to fall that way, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just happened to fall that way.
I don't ever.
You don't.
I'm
They
telling
could
you,
have had
this
it on
happened.
your
The
birthday.
prayer was it was going to be Miss Kamala and we was going to get a great,
Yeah. But they
like,
could
Hey,
have.
dog,
day
listen
as well
to
as
me.
her being coming in.
Martin Luther King's actual birthday is January
15th.
Right. My birthday was the 17th, which was a Friday.
Exactly.
Right. That would have still gave you a 3-day weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah.
You would have wanted it on your birthday?
No, I just don't believe. I don't put, y'all don't understand how devious they are, man. They don't think they devious, man.
I believe they devious.
They got people sitting around and playing this all the time. Mm-hmm. I'm not buying that, man. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
All right. Here's another call for you. Diane from Jersey, who now lives in Florida, Steve.
Good morning, Steve Harvey. This is Diane. I just recently relocated from Jersey here to Florida, and I'm listening to your show this morning. MLK Day. And I'm telling you, you all are doing it this morning. And I really, really appreciate y'all. It's got to my heart. And yes, God does have the last word of what's going on. Thank you, Steve.
Yeah. Wow. I thought you was crying because Trump was president.
That's part of it.
Well, basically.
I'm hoping that's that what it is?
Well, you know, how we were talking about on the show, how, you know, God is in control no matter what happens, whoever the president is. And I'm cool with it. You know, look, man, he's the president. He gonna do what he gonna do. There could be some good stuff come out of this. The part that I'm concerned about is for the common man. See, everybody clapping because he's now erased all DEI programs. But white people don't understand that's going to include them too. That's going to include them too because that's also for women.
Yeah.
It's going to be so, y'all, okay.
Keep on, huh?
No.
All right.
So I don't like Vance, though, the vice president. I don't care for him at all.
Thank you.
He's cheesy.
For your
Real
call.
Cheesy.
Coming up next, it is the nephew and the prank phone call for today, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, he has a mystery woman. We'll get into that, find out what that's all about in just a few, because right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. Nephew, what you got for us?
Well, Shirley, the title is suitable for right now. You know, the prank has nothing to do with let's just say the title is perfect for today. How about that? The title is perfect for today. Can I say it like that?
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. You want to hear the title? Y'all ready for it?
Yeah. What is
all right. Tell me if it's perfect. Don't let these white folks get your ass whooped.
Okay, that's pretty clear right there.
Don't let these white folks
get
your ass.
That's perfect.
It's just perfect for right now. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Crystal clear.
Don't let these white folks get your ass.
Don't do it.
And I don't know. Yeah. Should I dedicate it to the preacher that was at the?
Man, that dude, Tommy.
At the
inauguration
channel.
The preacher that was at the inauguration.
Yeah.
What's the name of the prank again, Tom?
Don't let these white folks get your ass. It's close enough. Close enough.
Ooh.
He was just
every hill and molehill of Alabama.
Come on, man.
You did everything but dance up
there. Just I don't know if he thought he could do the speech better.
Then who?
Nobody can do it better.
Yeah, that's what I look, man. This dramatization of it that you're doing is actually kind of offensive, especially for the room. If you looked at the room, man, he should have just pulled up. That room didn't appreciate that moment. That wasn't one round of applause because he was the only one. That one day,
how you can't read
little black boys and little white girls, boy, not in this room.
No.
They weren't thinking about holding hands.
Man, holding hands, dog. They finna let the Proud Boys out of prison. What? Dog.
Man. He did everything but pick cotton right there, didn't he? He did everything but pick a bell. He did.
Tommy, he's a pastor, a man of God.
Hey.
I understand that. Well, it looked like he was preaching in the field yesterday. That's all
I'm not going to say he was a man of God, because that would not God would have wanted him to do. I can't say that.
You can't tell me his members is happy. You can't tell me that.
Some people take these moments, man, and think they can be really impactful. That hurt me, man. That hurt me. I don't care nothing about Snoop or Nelly or Soulja Boy or Flocka, whoever. Flocka. Shepherd Boy. I don't know who all was there.
Shepherd Boy.
Who's a shepherd boy?
He got a flock, so I was trying to figure out. I don't care. That right there, that turning on Snoop. I'm still gonna like Snoop. I don't care. But pastor, though. Okay. Go ahead, Shirley. Carla. Go ahead.
Carla, let me hear, Carla, before we play this prank.
No, we'll talk about it later on. You get to the prank. I'll bring it up.
Once again, don't let these white folk get your ass whooped. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, I'm trying to reach Terrell.
Yeah, it's Terrell. Who this?
Hey, Terrell, this is Drake. Hey, you work the day shift, right?
Yeah, I work at the day shift. I'm actually at work right now. What's going on? You need something?
I'm on the night shift with Deshaun and Jamal. I'm on the night shift with them.
I don't know them, but is it something I can help you with, man? I'm at work, brother. What's going on?
Yeah, we got a problem. So listen, us on the night shift, we hearing that you supposed to be telling everybody that we ain't doing something right. Listen, when we get a load in at the dock, we check that load in, we file it like we supposed to file it, and then we take the forklift and put everything where it's supposed to be. That's what we do.
What they got to do with me, brother? I'm at work
because
right now.
they saying that you saying that we ain't doing our job right on the night shift.
Who is they? You got the wrong person, brother. Who is they? For one, don't tell me what they said. Who said?
You Terrell, right?
Yeah, it's Terrell, but who is they? And I ain't say nothing like that. You got the wrong person,
but let me go clear it up like this here though. Don't let them white folks help you get your whooped. Here?
Yeah, my well, who gonna whoop my brother?
Dog, I'm telling you right now, if we get one more complaint about they talking about the night shift ain't doing something right, I'm going to tell you right now, we coming up there to the day shift, and you're going to get your ass whooped. You're going to let them white folks help you get your ass whooped, man.
What are you talking about, brother? For one, I ain't making any complaints. If you bring your black on down here, then you talking about whooping somebody. Come on down here. I'll put this forklift up your
Hey, bro, you can do all this woofing you doing right now. You can do all this woofing. What I'm letting you know is one more complaint go down about somebody saying something about the night shift. I'm coming up there personally.
God, bring your down here then, man. I ain't trying to hear all this bullshit. I'm at work right now. You called me with this bullshit. I don't even know who you are. Talking about the night shift. Matter of fact, don't come down during the day shift. I'll wait for your to come to the night shift.
Well, you can do what you want to do.
I'll work a double and whip your and work that double.
Whatever you got to do. It don't matter to me, Terrell. It don't matter to me. All I'm saying is, you up there.
You send a fraud, you leave. Don't call me with this bullshit.
Why you running your mouth? Why you running your mouth, folks? Why are you running your mouth to the white folks talking about we ain't doing our job on the night shift?
Nobody nothing. You better call somebody else and call me with this bullshit now.
So what? Why your voice getting high? Cause you're lying.
Wait, thinking, what the you talking about? Who called me with this? Hey,
man.
You working tonight?
Hey.
You working tonight?
Okay, I'm working tonight. I'm working tonight. You
tonight. I'm gonna stay over. I'm gonna work a double just to whoop your ass.
Okay, well come get this double ass whooping then. Okay, come get this double ass whooping because we already done found out you the person running your mouth to them white folks talking about the night shift. Night shift ain't do. Night shift ain't put this way it was supposed to go. Night shift ain't checked this order in right. Night shift. You blaming everything.
Why don't you stop up and people will stop saying you messed up? Stop up and people won't complain on the day shift. It sounds
we messing up on the night shift. That's what I'm telling you, boy.
It sounds like you up. They probably need to fire your.
Okay, cool.
Ignorant.
You know what? How long before you get off, man? How long before you get off? How long before you get off?
I'm working a double. I'm getting paid to whoop your ass tonight. Come on in, boy.
All right,
Come
cool.
on, boy.
Cool. Let's say no more. So how your wife Cynthia doing?
What? How you know my wife, man?
How she doing?
How the do you know my wife?
I'm asking you a question.
You really cruising for a bruising. You really cruising for a bruising. How the you know my wife, man? Huh? How you know my wife, huh?
I'm finna tell you. You want to know how I know your wife?
Yeah,
Do you want to know how I know your wife?
Yeah, how you know my wife?
Terrell, this is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife Cynthia got me to prank phone call you.
What? Steve Harvey Morning Show? What?
Terrell, slow down. This nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife Cynthia.
Ooh, nephew Tommy, you almost got your ass whooped, boy. God, I was star 69 in the out this call. I was coming to whoop that boy. God, you damn near got me fired. The whole factory looking at me right now. God, I might have to kick your just for this if I get fired. Hey, this was nephew Tommy. Yeah, from the Steve Harvey Show. God, yeah, nephew Tommy talking to him right now.
Hey, Terrell, do me a favor, man. You got to tell me this, baby. It's 2020. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show. Oh, man, y'all got me.
And there you have it. Let me thank everybody in Milwaukee that came out with them sold out shows up there, man. Okay. I appreciate y'all coming to see me in 2 below weather. I appreciate that. I really do. I probably was the only uncomfortable one because y'all look like y'all were real comfortable with that weather. All right, up next, Memphis, Tennessee Soundstage, Graceland, baby. That is February the 8th, Saturday night. Tickets on sale right now. Shirley?
Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, my strawberry letter. The subject, he has a mystery woman. We'll get into it right after this.
Did you know you can now buy a Hyundai on Amazon? The same place where you order yoga mats, a toothbrush, and pretty much everything else. All from the comfort of your home. Just locate a nearby dealer, pick your color, your options, check the price, and with a few dotting of some I's and crossing some T's, voila. Your Hyundai is ready for pickup.
It's that easy. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for more details. Limited availability. Pickup through participating Hyundai dealers in select markets.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to SteveHarveyFM.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, he has a mystery woman. He has a mystery woman. Dear Stephen Shirley, my boyfriend and I have been together 4 years, and he's been talking about marriage, but there's a mystery woman in his life. He spends a lot of time at my house, but when I go to his home, it's super clean, and his refrigerator is always full of the necessities and leftovers. I have known him for 4 years. I have known him for years, and I've never heard him say he's going to the grocery store or that he's getting groceries delivered. He doesn't cook, and the food in his fridge is home cooked. He barely has cookware. His mother is elderly and stopped cooking years ago. She told me that herself. So who is cooking for my boyfriend and who is cleaning his house so good and putting those blue tablets in his toilets? He said he's a neat freak, but that's not the case when he's at my house. I told him I'd like to start coming to his house more and spending more nights there so we can experience restaurants on his side of town, but he started making excuses. Like he only has chain restaurants close to his house and my house is more cozy and homey feeling. I insisted that we spend a weekend at his place, and I told him that I wanted to leave some of my things at his house. He stopped me. He said he doesn't like clutter, so he would have to clear a space for me in his closet and bathroom before I started taking things to his house. How is it that we've been dating and having sex for 4 years, and this man makes me feel like he's hiding something from me? Who is doing the cooking and cleaning at his place? Does he have a mystery woman on the other side of town? Please advise. Okay, I'm curious as to why you just started asking him these questions or just bringing these questions up right now after 4 years. I mean, I hate to say this, but yes, he probably does have someone else for the reasons you mentioned. The home-cooked meals, the cleanliness and the neatness when he's not like that at your house, all the excuses he makes when you say you want to stay with him. These are definitely red flags. My question to you is why have you let him get away with this for 4 years? You should have asked him these questions a long time ago, like in the beginning of this 4-year relationship. You should have stayed at his house long before this, and you should have had a space at his house a long time ago, at least a couple of years into the relationship. And you say he talks about marriage. Well, I would think after 4 years, he should be saying something about your future together. You have asked him if he has someone. Excuse after excuse is what he gave you. I say she's not the mystery woman. You are. Okay, it's time for you to get some real answers to these burning questions you have. You need to settle this so-called mystery once and for all. Steve?
I'm stuck here. I've never heard a more conclusive letter. There's no questions in this letter. I mean, damn. Based on everything you typed and text or whatever, emailed us, did you read the letter back? Did you hear what you said? He got a mystery woman. Okay. These are facts, though. Based on this letter, I'm just talking about the letter. Based on this letter, this is a fact. This ain't even a question. Y'all been together 4 years. He been talking about marriage. But there's a mystery woman in his life. Really? He spends a lot of time at my house, but when I go to his house, it's super clean and his refrigerator is always full of necessities and leftovers. Now, I've been single before and I've had an apartment.
Yeah.
I'm pretty neat, dude. I like my place to look straight. Mm-hmm. But my refrigerator ain't ever been full. It was never full. I went to that refrigerator many times looking at that jar of mayonnaise and them couple pickles floating around in that jar. It just ain't ever full. I can't tell you how many times I done wanted some cereal and ain't have but a corn or milk. I can't count the time. I've known him for years, and I've never heard him say he's going to the grocery store that he's getting groceries delivered. Mm-hmm. He doesn't cook, and the food in his fridge is home cooked. He barely has cookware. Okay, lady, if you know all this, what we talking about? But oh no, that's just 1/3, 1/4 of the letter. Let's type some more stuff. His mother is elderly, and she stopped cooking years ago. She told me that herself. So who is cooking for my boyfriend, and who is cleaning his house? So good, and putting them blue tablets in his toilet. I remember one time I actually bought some Tidy Bowl and hooked it on the inside of that toilet so when it flushed, it would be blue water. That was a big moment for me at 21 years old, to flush a toilet and see the blue water that my mama had in hers. Well, I only did that one time. I never went back and bought no more of that. That was just one time. I had blue water for about 3 weeks. That was it. After that, it wasn't no more. He said he's a neat freak, but that's not the case when he's at my house. I told him I'd like to start coming over to his house more and spending more nights so we can experience restaurants on his side of town. He started making excuses that he only got chain restaurants close to his house. And her house is more cozy and homey feeling. When I come back, I'm going to just go on and get rid of this letter. It's really no more to talk about.
All right, Steve. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, he has a mystery woman. We'll get back into it right after this.
Did you know you can now buy a Hyundai on Amazon? The same place where you order yoga mats, a toothbrush, and pretty much everything else. All from the comfort of your home. Just locate a nearby dealer, pick your color, your options, check the price, and with a few dotting of some I's and crossing some T's, voila. Your Hyundai is ready for pickup.
It's that easy. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for more details. Limited availability. Pickup through participating Hyundai dealers in select markets.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is he has a mystery woman.
Okay, lady, if you know he got a mystery woman, it's not you didn't question us. You're making a statement. You've been with the guy 4 years. You hardly ever go over his house. He spent all his time at your house. He's got a refrigerator full of stuff when you do go over there. His house is always neat, and he has leftovers from a home-cooked meal. He don't cook. He barely has cookware. You know his mama don't cook. She told you she stopped cooking a long time ago. And you want to know who's cooking for my boyfriend. And who's cleaning his house and putting them blue tablets in the toilet. I would have an answer for you because I have a cleaning service. I would have an instant answer for you. I pay a housekeeping service to come through there and keep my house clean. And then you say, who's making these home-cooked meals? I have a food service, drop the food off. And, the stuff I don't eat, I put it in the refrigerator. I got an instant lie for you. This is all lies, but if this is what you need, I would have it prepared for you. Because it's easy for me to explain why my house is neat, because I got a house cleaning service. And why my refrigerator full, because I got food service. And I've never heard me go to the grocery store because I don't go to the grocery store. And I don't have cookware because I ain't got to cook because my delivery service bring my pre-prepped meals in. You see I'm in shape.
Right.
You stay ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With the lies, yeah.
You have to. I told him I'd like to start coming to the house more and spending nights where we can experience restaurants on his side of town. He started making excuses like he only got chain restaurants close to his house. And my house is more cozy and homey feeling. I insisted, now here's where the letter get good, that we spend a weekend at his place. And I told him that I wanted to leave some things at his house. He stopped me. Oh, baby. I don't like clutter.
What you talking about, Willis?
So I got to clear a space for you at the closet and bathroom before you start bringing stuff over here. Now, she says, how is that we've been dating and having sex for 4 years and this man make me feel like he hiding something from me? 'Cause he is. But lady, you the one been having sex with him and don't know nothing. Who is doing the cooking and cleaning at his house? Does he have a mystery woman on the other side of town? Yeah. Hell yeah, he got a mystery woman on that side of the house. What the hell you think going on? But now if you want to believe what I'm telling you, he has a cleaning service and he gets his meals made by a food prep company. He can tell you that. But how you done waited 4 years? You ain't been over there in 4 years. You ain't left nothing at his house in 4 years. You ain't stayed. What's wrong with you? Why you wait 4 years to write us? You should have wrote us this after a year and a half. Been 18 months. But no, you got 4 years in. And now here's the magic line. He's been talking about marriage. Well, he been talking about marriage to her too. See, that's how you hold a person's attention. You talk to him about marriage, but I don't know if you noticed or not, that marriage conversation ain't ever had your name in it. And whoever cleaning up the house and putting that food in the refrigerator and putting that blue tablets in the toilet, he's talking to her too. Now that we have that out the way, here's my question. Why did you write us? Why, if you know there's a mystery woman, why you drag us into it? Now listen to me. I always try to give a dude the benefit of the doubt. Like I said, the only thing I can tell you is he has a cleaning service. He has a food prep service. That's why his house is always clean. His refrigerator's full.
You said those are lies.
I know. But see, there's some things you need to check that food service companies don't provide. Meal prep people don't send bottles of condiments. So check those out. They don't send cartons of milk. Check that out. They don't send sticks of butter. So check that out. See, they don't have jars of preserves by Smuckers. They don't have that. So if you see that in the house, somebody's shopping. And I'm going to just tell you right now, men don't order relish. We ain't ever went to the store and ordered no damn relish. Ever. I'm just telling you right now.
That's not what you
So if you see that in there, some woman done put that in there. There's some stuff in your refrigerator that you know women done put it. If you see a box of Arm & Hammer baking soda, ain't no man did that. Because we can open up that refrigerator, it smell however it want to smell. We just shut the door. A woman put a box of Arm & Hammer baking soda in there. That's a woman's item right here. If you see agave syrup in the house, that a woman stay there. Cause we don't know nothing but Miss Butterworth and log cabin. That's all we know. We don't know nothing else. I'm just trying to help you. If you see baking powder in a cabinet, it's a woman stay there. I've never bought no damn baking powder before, ever, in my whole damn life.
Comments on today's Strawberry Letter at SteveHarveyFM.com. On Instagram and Facebook, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good. You can download it today. Now, coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, we got Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Did you know you can now buy a Hyundai on Amazon? The same place where you order yoga mats, a toothbrush, and pretty much everything else. All from the comfort of your home. Just locate a nearby dealer, pick your color, your options, check the price, and with a few dotting of some I's and crossing some T's, voila. Your Hyundai is ready for pickup.
It's that easy. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for more details. Limited availability. Pickup through participating Hyundai dealers in select markets.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
All right, well, let's start it off and say congratulations to Ohio State as they won the college football national championship.
Yeah.
Notre Dame, 34-23. You did pick them, huh?
Brandon Carley's alma mater. Thank you. I sent twins to college at that school. Send them to Hampton, too. I want to shout out to HBCU.
Okay, then. Man, the Ravens fall short to the Bills 27-25.
I couldn't believe that, man.
Mark Andrews dropped the 2-point conversion, man, at the goal line, man. He was in the hands of tight end Mark Andrews, man. Golly, he had it, man. It would have tied the game, sending it over.
He had. I bet he had to leave Maryland that night, too. I bet you did.
Yeah, that was a hard trip in that locker room.
But you know what, Unc? You bounced right back. The Eagles, man, over the Rams. Come on, Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley.
Yes, come through. Come through, Q.
Got you, man.
Philly.
And then the Commanders, this boy Jaden Daniels. The Commanders over the Lions 45-31.
Now, I wasn't even mad at that, even though I was hurt.
For Detroit.
Okay.
Cause that damn Detroit, man. God, dog.
Yeah.
But that boy at the Washington
rookie.
Come through, young boy.
Yeah, man.
Now I'm tossed up a little bit, man.
You don't know who you gonna pick?
Yeah, cause either one of them boys, Commanders or the Eagles, see. See, Jalen get edge cause he a Q. He a Q. And this young boy, that young boy, I'm so rude. Proud of his ass.
This one hurt here. The Chiefs and the refs beat the Texans 23-14.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Hard to beat two teams. I know that on the same field.
Well, you can't beat them boys with them stripes on.
Man, the calls they was making.
Some bad ones, man.
Man, woo. Come on, roughing the passer. That was.
We already not better than them. Now you got the refs too.
Yeah,
that's too much. We already.
They was just throwing the flag. They threw the flag. It wasn't about the ball. Wasn't even height. They just threw it. It's gonna be a penalty. Just whatever he needs to do, just give it to him. Yeah. See, man, they gotta change that rule, man. If you're a quarterback, just run out of bounds. But all this trying to be a runner and then go down and then get a flag because two defenders tackled you. You was running as a runner. You didn't even go out of bounds. Now you get flagged for that. Man, he cheating. Tell him. That's why I don't even like light-skinned black men. That's why I don't trust him.
What happened?
No, they only gave it to him because he light-skinned. That's why.
I don't know how y'all thought y'all gonna win this game. What?
I don't know. Thank you, Junior. Coming up at the top of the hour, a man on social media needs some advice, Steve. He says a double standard for guys and girls' night out. He wants to know about that. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Steve, this is from Jadon on Steve Harvey FM. He says, this weekend, my girlfriend has told me she's going out for a, quote, girls' night on Saturday. I'm glad she's doing it. However, she tripped out when I said, cool, I'm going to hang out with the fellas. Her mood changed completely. Now she wants to know where we'll be going exactly, what we'll be doing, and who we'll be doing it with. I told her that we haven't decided on every detail yet, and now she's implying that I'm hiding something. I'm tripping because I've never seen this side of her. How much of a problem is this? Wow.
Well, she can go out for girls' night, but you can't go out for guys' night.
Mm-hmm. That's what she said.
That's all it is to it. It ain't nothing else to it. What you want us to tell you? How much of a problem is it? I mean, you look at it. You okay the girls' night, but she ain't okay in the guys' night. I don't know, man. How much of a problem is it? It's a problem already. What? Y'all ain't on the same page, bro.
You don't want to cross paths.
So,
they're going to be out in them streets at the same night. They don't want to cross paths.
Tommy could have a point there, right there. She trying to find out where you can be so they don't, on girls' night, they don't be there too.
Come on, man. Come on.
Because they may go to the strip club, because that's what they do now. Yeah. Women go to strip clubs like men go to strip clubs, which I've never understood. The dude be talking about, man, me and my girl, we going down to the strip club. My girl can't see me like this. I'm telling you.
Like what? Like what?
No.
In all.
No, what you don't need to do is how much I'm willing to throw at her. You can't see that. Especially if you ain't got that same amount thrown at you.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a lot. So you just don't need to see me in the strip club atmosphere. There ain't no way.
Yeah.
The look on my face when you in my face, you don't need to see that. See that one now?
Right here.
Yeah, why are you looking at her like that? Did you? What?
I asked you where y'all was going. I asked you.
Yeah.
Now you know why. All right, this is from Johnny. We have time for another one, Steve. Johnny on Steve Harvey FM says, I'm trying to decide if I should tell my brother that his girlfriend is a liar. When he introduced me to her, she said she was a veterinarian. I'm also involved with animals, so I asked a few questions. Not because I was grilling her, but just because I was interested. Her answers told me that she is in no way, shape, or form a vet. She said she is scared of dogs, allergic to cats, and can't stand lizards. Come on now. What else is she lying about? Does my brother need to know this?
Well, it ain't the girl. It's probably you. You misunderstood her. She said she's a vegetarian. You thought she said she's a veterinarian. That's all that is right there. That's just a misunderstanding. Because clearly, scared of dogs, allergic to cat, you can't work down at the clinic. Because in America, that's what we bringing in here. Dogs and damn cats.
Yes.
True. You misunderstood the girl. She told you she was vegetarian. She ain't said nothing about no she was veterinarian. Then you gonna go to your brother talking about he a liar. She don't know nothing about no animal. She ain't saying nothing about no animal. She got a speech impediment. I'm telling you right now. That's all. She down there ordering scripts off
What's
the
the
menu.
difference between if she had a veterinarian and a vegetarian?
What's the difference?
I mean, how do you say it if you have a speech impediment?
One of them save animals.
No, I know that part. And one of them eats them. But if you said she had a speech impediment.
Well, can you tell me what you do? I'm vegetarian.
What happened? See, right
I'm
there.
vegetarian.
What?
I'm vegetarian.
That's how you talk.
But she fine though, so you know.
So that negates everything.
You're a veteran.
Cancels everything out. All right, we'll have more.
She's a veteran.
Thank you for your
I'm a
service.
veteran. She could have been a veteran. She could have been a Bedouin.
We'll have more of this ignorant show coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys. According to USA Today, a massive winter storm sprawling across the eastern central U.S. will once again have much of the nation dealing with frigid temperatures, and parts of the South are dealing with a winter storm. Freeze warnings were in place along much of the Gulf Coast. Heavy snow, sleet, and freezing rain is expected over portions of southern Texas, southeast Georgia, and northern Florida. Please check on your neighbors, especially the elderly, to make sure they have access to warming shelters, etc. You can go to redcross.org for natural weather disaster related resources.
You know where it's really cold at?
Where?
Every hill and molehill of Mississippi.
This dude, man.
You're not going to do the preacher from the inauguration.
Really cold.
Man, this
I don't want to hear that all morning.
Man, I don't know who this dude is, man. I don't know who told him this is a good idea, but boy, he gots to know at this point.
Oh, man.
I messed up. He has got to know.
Did he receive?
Brother.
Ooh, he's Sam.
I mean, man, if he just play the tape back, look at your enthusiasm and their reaction to it. It was the worst thing, man. Bruh, come on, man.
Where is Tim Scott? What happened?
He got
replaced.
He got replaced.
He got demoted. Did you see the
Tim over there with Herschel.
We'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Did you know you can now buy a Hyundai on Amazon? The same place where you order yoga mats, a toothbrush, and pretty much everything else. All from the comfort of your home. Just locate a nearby dealer, pick your color, your options, check the price, and with a few dotting of some I's and crossing some T's, voila. Your Hyundai is ready for pickup.
It's that easy. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for more details. Limited availability. Pickup through participating Hyundai dealers in select markets.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather go ice skating or skiing?
Oh, man.
God,
I'm going to go with them skis. That ice too hard. Because I'm going to fall, but I'm going to fall in both of them. So let me fall on that soft ice, on that snow.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go skiing myself. I can't. I ice skated one time at Kent State. My first week there, I had never seen an ice skating rink. I lived across the street from it in my dormitory. I went to ice skating rink, put them skates on, man, because I was an athlete. I found out that didn't have a whole lot to do with it.
That ice ain't no joke.
Woo! Junior, I'm sorry about that one.
No, don't worry about it. Y'all just come visit me. I'm in room 219, bed A. Just come on in and just see me.
See, right there, Junior, that's why I can't go to your own room. Bed 8. You mean there's some other beds in there? Yeah, bed 8.
That is not the point, Steve.
Yeah, that's what I got away from it. I'm in bed A. B, C, D.
First one.
Man, you have got to get a single room. I'm no way in hell.
How many people in the room, Junior?
No, I don't know about being me, man.
Thank you, man.
No, that ain't what you said.
You said bed
hell
A,
no. Bed A. I'm sitting there going, hey.
That's not
What is we?
man.
Why is we numbering the beds in here for?
Get up,
How am I not?
He said you got to get somebody.
Hey, I'm in here. I got sick, so I can't get room by myself. Bed A. Who is in C? That would be part C. And D, I can't even talk to him. He's so far over there. Hey, Steve, huh? I'm in D. What? I'm in D. D.
Well, yes, sir.
Dog, I'm in A.
Move on.
Why don't y'all be quiet? B, I'm trying to get some sleep. Shut up. You in C. Hey, can y'all close the door? This light, I'm in A.
Ignorant.
I can't sleep with this light in my eye. Y'all ain't got no blind. B, you want to switch? Hey,
Totally missed the point. All right, we're moving on. Would you rather be in a bad relationship for the rest of your life? Would you rather be in a bad relationship for the rest of your life, or would you rather have no relationship at all?
B. At all.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I can fall in love with me all day. Yeah.
I gotta go with A. I gotta have somebody take care of me so I can be in bed.
Go with that A again.
Cause you in bed.
I'll be damned. You just got to get A. One thing about it, Junior, if you get in there, you gonna get A. I want answer A and bed A. D is too far from the damn TV. C and D beds, they don't
would
get
you
C
rather?
TV.
Coming up in 49
Down
minutes
there,
after
D,
our
you
last
down there
break
by
of the
that
day.
window, and it don't close. It be drafty in
And
there.
we'll close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It's a new year, so why not make it a new you? It's hard to find people who are good at what they do. It's like if you're hiring. How can you find the best people for your roles? ZipRecruiter. If you're hiring for your company, this is a busy time of year for you because you've got new 2025 goals, which means finding the right people to accomplish them. ZipRecruiter is the hiring site employers prefer the most based on G2. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/strawberry. That's ZipRecruiter.com/strawberry. All right, guys, here we are, our last break of the day on this Tuesday.
And I'm
It's
ready.
been a good day.
I have some closing remarks. You know, in light of yesterday, first of all, being MLK Day, first of all, coming off the heels of my birthday, and behind all of that, it was the inauguration of a new president. I've been watching this play out on television. I've watched the reaction on Fox. I've watched a lot of the reaction on CNN. I've watched Trump revoke nearly 80 Biden executive actions. I watched him pardon all 1,500 protesters, no matter what their crimes were, for the January 6th insurrection. I watched him pardon the head of the Proud Boys, the chief of the Proud Boys, who had been sentenced to 22 years. He pardoned him. I'm saying all this to say this. You all, this is who the American public voted for. I'm only hoping that some good comes out of this for the common man's sake. I already know it's going to work out just fine for the rich. I already know that. But I am deeply concerned about how it's going to pan out for the common man. So here's my suggestion to you. Stop moaning about the fact that he's president, because that is not going to change. He is the president of the United States. You can stop making the negative remarks. You can talking about he ain't this. He told you who he was and what he was going to do. And so far, he's doing just that. So the surprise of it all, you got to remove that. Here's my suggestion to you. If you have any faith at all, connect yourself with your faith. In other words, if you know God, get in close contact with him. If you don't know God, introduce yourself. He knows exactly who you are. He made you, and he's been waiting patiently for your attention. See, God is never far from you. We are usually far from him. The other day, I was feeling a little bit distant. You know, I was thinking to myself, I said, wow, man, I got to get a little bit more connected. And I realized, I just had to analyze it. It's Steve, it's just you're not being as prayerful as you need to be. You're not talking to God as much as you should. God is available for all of us 24/7. He is never busy. God is always there. So whenever I feel distance, it's me. Y'all listen to me. If you feel distant from God, it's you. God ain't going nowhere. God is ever present if he's invited in, but God is a gentleman too now. God doesn't push his way into your life. He wants to be invited into your life because God has everything to offer you. You offer nothing to God. God don't need you. God don't need you to accomplish nothing he doing, because guess what? He'll get somebody else. Somebody is willing to do God's will. And he uses, guess what, y'all? Imperfect people. He uses people just like me. He uses people just like you. God ain't looking for perfect people. He's looking for people who are willing to do his will. And you're not going to be perfect. You can stop listening to these preachers on these airways talking to you about perfection. I'll be online, man. I'll be running into a lot of preachers, right? This is evangelical guy who's preaching that if you have facial hair, you can't go to heaven. What? Since the beginning of time, beards, hair, they ain't going to heaven because they got facial hair. It's people doing some mixed up stuff. It's people talking about if you celebrate Christmas, you going to hell. For Christmas? Really, it's so many people that have got this thing mixed up their way. Listen to me, y'all. Get in touch with God. Really, really get in touch with God. Now, if you can find you a good faith-based church, then that's a good thing. But get yourself a relationship with God and understand who and how God really is, man. God loves you no matter what you've done. I don't care how many mistakes you've made. God is in the forgiving business. This is what's going to get you get through your next 4 years and get you through the rest of these years. You got to have God. Because if you're waiting on the Calvary to come over the hill, I'm 68 years old. The Calvary is yet to arrive. You know, I actually used to look for it. I used to actually wait on the Calvary to come over the hill. Nobody's ever come to save me except God. He has used certain people, but it has been God. Because most people that helped me didn't even really know what they were doing on my behalf. It's just God just touched them and they put some. I remember a dude named Charlie Williams in Augusta, Georgia, who owned a glass replacement company, Charlie Williams Auto Glass. I was homeless and he didn't know it. And I had a cooler in the back of my car and he saw it and he filled it up with food one day. He said, man, I saw you had a cooler back there outside. I saw you was low on some stuff. I put some stuff in there for you. I don't know if he knew I was homeless, but that helped me, man, make it another 2 weeks. God sends people and puts people in your path. God has every single thing you need. Everything. I strongly suggest you get in touch with God because you need God.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.